the boxes. And I want to share with you, I use that practice to help one person who has some depression, and it worked a lot. So it can be a very formal way, but it can be a very relaxing way.
Okay, so I'll take just 1 minute of time to explain the practice, and we could do it very quickly. You can have, of course, physical boxes, or you can have mental boxes, right, that you imagine. You have one that represents the past, one that represents the present, and one that represents the future. You can carry those boxes around you all day, or you could just sit down and do the practice yourself, right? Every time a thought comes up, every time your thought takes you somewhere far, far away, acknowledge that thought and put it in the corresponding box. I hear noises. Present. I put it in the present box. What am I going to eat later on? I put it in the future box. I can't believe my boss wrote me that email. Put it in the past box, right? So let's just take 30 seconds. 30 seconds is enough to realize how many thoughts you have. See which boxes you put which thoughts into. Eyes open, eyes closed, whatever works for you. Let's go. If you'd like now, you can take the boxes, right, and carry them with you. You could smash them. You could give it to someone. They're your boxes. It's your life. It's your consciousness. Do what you like.
How can we deal with the past box and the future box?
I think what it's important is once we acknowledge that thought, right? What happens is we're so on autopilot, we're so conditioned that we don't slow down to notice that we're having this thought, right? So having it in a box, you can observe it, you can examine it, right? You could take a critical perspective of it. And when you take that step back, there's less emotional attachment to it. So you can observe it, right? You can also think, if that's difficult for you, what would my mother, right? How would my mother see that? How would my colleague see that? How would that a scientist see that? A child, right? Different perspectives. Then you could begin to analyze it, see where it's from, what I could do with it, but categorizing it, right? Like if we're trying to structure data, and seeing it from a different perspective gives you the ability to get more information from it and then use that information to predict what the future will be like.